Hi, everyone. Welcome to the release team meeting. Today is March 8th. 3, I don't know how, but it is what it is. And, let me share the release document here. Please need to add your name. And before starting, let's all recall that this meeting is running under the CNCF Code of Conduct. So please be nice, be kind to each other. Try to think twice before, saying anything, acting anything. People here are trying to work together and be happy while they're working. And after that, let me share my screen. All right. And going down to today's agenda. And if there is any open discussion, please go ahead.
I didn't add it to the topic, sorry, but the only thing that got on top of mind that I wanted to share before I get down to my updates, the calendar invite for this one may have dropped off everyone's calendars. Sorry about that. It happened last week too, and I'm not totally sure why it's happening. But I see that next week the calendar invite is there, so I will keep an eye on it to make sure that it doesn't fall off at some point. But sorry if that's caused any confusion for folks.
Or yeah, sometimes it's tricky for some reason. Thank you. All right, so let's move to the updates, the enhancement.
Hello everyone, Atharva here from enhancements team. So currently there are no major updates. We have just begun the outreach for code freeze, and we'll get done the outreach by next week, the most. And yeah, so the metrics remains the same, the status is same. That's all it is for the enhancements team.
Yeah, thank you, Atharva. Thank you so much. Any question for the enhancement team? If no, let's move to CI signal. Miha?
Hello everyone. So the current status of CI signal is green, as we don't see any failing jobs. And yes, there are 3 flaky on master informing and 1 flaky on master blocking. And yes, one thing to notice, like Alpha 3 was successfully released, and thanks a lot to Jordan and Arnold for triaging the failures, like which happened due to very close when the release cut was there. So yes, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Miha. Any question for CI signal? All right, moving to bug triage. Parthagi?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
All right, so our current status is yellow because we do have 1 blocking issue, but I see there is discussion going on that, so that should be resolved soon. Apart from that, we have got our hands full. We've been reaching out to everyone. So we've got 6 non-taste flaky issues, and then we have 42 open issues. And we've mainly been reaching out to people related to code freeze and making sure that they get their PR in. So that's all from us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any question for the bug triage? All right, moving to docs. Mickey.
Hey folks, so we have refreshed the docs branch and we'll continue to do so on a weekly cadence. I've assigned all of the enhancements to doc shadows, and that's a big part of the process for reaching out to enhancement owners about the March 16th docs placeholder PR deadline. We've also started that process. We're aiming to finish that by the 10th, and if not by the 10th, then by next week. And then the other piece is on our leads call yesterday, I connected with Xander about communicating to the SIGs that we have that docs PR deadline for next week.
Thank you. Any question to docs? Okay, moving to release note. Yes?
Hey everyone, the current status of release notes is green, and the only major update we have is that the release notes draft PRs have been merged. So yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Yash. Moving to comms.
Hey
Harshita?
everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, hey everyone. We have reached the feature block 3 and we have received 21 feature block opt-in. Yep, that's it from com. So we are all green. Thank you.
Thank you. Any question to comms?
I do have a question for comms. I was looking at the board and it looks like a good number of the linked placeholder PRs are actually docs placeholder PRs. I don't know if there's a good way to filter that. Like I see, like if you look at the first two, KMS and pod scheduling, those placeholder PRs I think are for docs. So we may have to go through those and filter out ones that were intended for docs versus feature blogs.
Yeah, I will look in that.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Any more comments or questions? Okay, moving to release branch management, CC. I think she's not here. Anyone from release branch management is here?
Yeah, hi. We cut 1.27 alpha 3 this last week. Yeah, that's about it.
Thank
I'll
you,
add the
Grace.
2 notes.
Thank you, Grace. Any question to release branch management? In that case, moving to James.
Hello. Oh, my camera died the moment I started talking. Excellent. All right. Thank you everyone who attended the mid-cycle retro last week. It was great to have a number of you there. We went over some interesting topics. The upcoming retros will be at the end of the release after release has finished. I'm going to be arranging those soon. Coming up very soon also is the mid-cycle shadows survey, which I'm hoping to get out this week. That would just be an opportunity to kind of get some feedback from the shadows for the release and see if there's anything we need to change. But of course, as always, if there's anything kind of pressing, do reach out. Yeah, other than that, no further updates from me.
Thank you, James. All right, moving to Xander.
Yeah, only things from my end this week are we've got code freeze next week. So thank you everyone for all the work so far. That's like the next big milestone that we've got. And after that, we get into kind of wind down mode, except for the comms team, which goes into overdrive. Yeah, really thank you everyone for making this probably the most pain-free and smooth release since Kubernetes started releasing. Yeah, it's truly been spectacular. Aside from that, if you are one of the leads, it's probably good to start thinking about succession and who would be good candidates to take over and lead for 128. So and shadows, if you are interested in leading your role for 128, it's a good time to reach out to your lead and just let them know that you're interested. Yeah, it's we've got a wonderful group of people, so plenty of fantastic candidates for I think 128 will be in great hands. Yeah, that's all I've got from my side this week. As always, feel free to reach out if anything comes up or anyone needs help anywhere.
Thank you, Xander. All right, so we still have the 6 scalability update here.
I don't think anyone from SIG Scalability joins the call typically.
Yep.
They just add the status.
All right, so I can see its screen, so I think we're good for now. All right, so we are done with the updates. Any questions, any concerns from anyone? All right, in that case, we can end the meeting. Thank you, everyone, and see you next week.
Thanks, folks.
Thank you.